Friday morning, and yes, it's time to go back wild, giving you all the juicy stories that have been making the rounds as it concerns around the letter game. I'm talking about football. Yes, football, 360 degrees. That is the program. Kelani Abdullah Hakim Adeshola is my name. You call me the Jiggy Man. It's a freaky, fabulous Friday morning, and I hope you are ready to receive everything we are ready to give you this freaky, fabulous Friday. Yes, indeed, east, west, north, and south, where football is being played. Well, that's where you'll get it. So you better fasten your seatbelt because it's going to be a jolly good ride. 0700 00889. That's the number to dial because you definitely are a part of the program, and that's how you get on board. You can also tweet at 889 Brilla FM, and of course the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla for Rilla. And of course, anywhere you are on the globe, you can listen and watch live what's happening in the studios. Just log on to www.brilla.net. That's how we kick it off. All right, on the local scene, letting you know that Nigeria's Super Falconets will face Tanzania in a two-leg tie in the first round of the 2018 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. Yes, the Under-20 Women's World Cup will be held in Russia next year, with Nigeria, two-time runners-up in 2010 and 2014, and fourth place from finishers in 2012, will be hoping to better the group phase finish in Papua New Guinea. The Confederation of African Football yesterday released fixtures of the preliminary and first round stages, which start on the weekend of July 21st, 22nd for the preliminary stages, and 15-16 of September 2017. The Falconets will host Tanzania in the first round, first leg fixture, and travel for the return leg on the weekend of the 29th to 30th September or the 1st of October 2017. Yes, it's football action. Let's let you know that German Bundesliga have responded to news making rounds about interest from Serie A side Inter Milan in their teen sensation Victor Osimhen. Osimhen made his debut for Wolfsburg late last season, making 3 appearances as Wolfsburg maintained their Bundesliga status via the relegation promotion playoffs. Inter Milan were among the list of teams who chased the 18-year-old after his heroics for the under-17 winning team of Nigeria at the 2015 World Youth Champions in Korea. Yes, the Italians reportedly came back for the 4th this summer, according to various reports. But sporting director of Wolfsburg, Olaf Rebe, said they have not received a bid for Osimhen or Luis Gustavo, 2 players linked to the move away from the team.
Bravo, Romeo, India, Lima, Alpha.
Crowd are on their feet.
B-R-I-L-A, Brilla. www.brilla.net, where everything sports meet, including your radio.
Yes, Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, your champions out, still giving it to you while it's hot, fresh, and so spicy. Let's let you know that Cameroon defender Ambrose Oyongo has issued a statement from his hospital bed in Barcelona after undergoing a successful surgery. The Montreal Impact left back ruptured his patella tendon during the indomitable Lions 1-0 victory over Morocco on Saturday, an injury which rules him out of the upcoming Confederations Cup. Oyongo started every one of the indomitable Lions Africa Cup of Nations matches during their successful campaign in Gabon, further establishing himself as one of the continent's preeminent fullbacks. Cameroon begin their Confederations Cup campaign against Chile in Moscow on Sunday, having also been drawn alongside Germany and Australia, both in Group B. Now, the diplomatic crisis that has left Qatar at odds with its Gulf neighbors has had no impact on the country's preparations for the 2022 World Cup, and that's according to a source close to the organizers. In a coordinated move last week, Bahrain, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates cut diplomatic ties with a small but rich peninsula, denying it access to their airspace and closing Qatar's only land border with Saudi Arabia. Long annoyed by Qatar's oil and gas wealth and ambitions to play a much bigger role on the world stage, the country's regional rivals have also accused it of funding terrorism abroad. This unprecedented action, coupled with other economic and travel sanctions, has provoked global concerns about security in the Middle East, but also fears for Qatar's various development projects. And there is no bigger development-related project in Qatar right now than the 2022 World Cup, which it controversially won the right to host back in 2010. Alright, so let you know how it's speculating as it concerns the round of the game this freaky fabulous Friday morning. Let's let you know that Everton have signed goalkeeper Jordan Pickford for a club record £30 million fee from Sunderland. Pickford has signed a 5-year contract and moves to Goodison Park for an initial £25 million fee, which could rise to £30 million depending on team and individual performances. The 23-year-old made his first team debut with Sunderland in January 2016 and finished last campaign with the club's Player of the Season award. The Toffees also made Ajax captain David Klaassen their second big money signing yesterday. The 24-year-old attacker midfielder underwent a medical at Finch Farm on Wednesday and has agreed a 5-year contract, having been signed for a fee of £23.6 million. Klaassen is fresh from an outstanding 2016-2017 season, having scored 16 times as Ajax reached the Europa League final and finished second in the Eredivisie. Let's go to Real Madrid, where the man in charge, Cristiano Ronaldo, has said sometimes the best answer is to be quiet. Yes. In the wake of allegations he defrauded the Spanish tax office of 14.7 million euros. Ronaldo has been accused by Madrid's regional state prosecutor of 4 counts of tax fraud relating to image rights payments. Yes, the Portugal captain's representatives have denied the allegations, while Madrid have also thrown their support behind their player and backed him to prove his innocence. Ronaldo spoke briefly when pressed on the subject by reporters following a training session with Portugal on Wednesday, saying he had a clear conscience. Madrid's state prosecutor alleged Ronaldo used an offshore company to hide a portion of his income from the tax office. However, a statement from Ronaldo's management company, Gestifite, insisted the company, Tolin, which was established during Ronaldo's time with Manchester United, from whom he moved to Madrid in 2009, has acted in accordance with British and Spanish tax laws. All right, almost time to bring you on board. Of course, you know we can't do this without you. You definitely an integral part of the show. It's still Football 360 Degrees. Before we do that, however, let's let you know that Manchester United are to sign £44 million Inter Milan winger Ivan Perisic within weeks. Jose Mourinho sees the Inter Milan winger as a key part of a summer strengthening program in which the Premier League club want to add at least 4 players to the ranks. No fee has been agreed, but initial contact has been made between the clubs, and it is understood the Portuguese wants Perisic and is scored in time for their pre-season trip to America, and that goes down next month. Mourinho has already sued for Benfica defender Lindelof in a £30.7 million move that was completed on Wednesday. He also wants to add Real Madrid striker Alvaro Morata in a bid to replace Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but there is a fear at Old Trafford that any move for the forward could prompt the Spaniards to demand negotiation over goalkeeper David De Gea, a player they do not wish to lose. All right. It's time. 0700000889. That's the number to dial. You can also tweet at 89Brilla FM. And of course, get on board via the Facebook fan page, Sports Radio Brilla for Orilla. Freaky, fabulous Friday morning. Elected one. The ruler of the Meta Kingdom is in the building. As is Mr. Kingsley Dehe. And yes, the elder, Chidozie Okoroje. Beautiful, freaky, fabulous Friday greeting to you, gentlemen.
Yep, good morning to you. When we were growing up, they say the capital of Ghana is Accra. Accra is used to be a cloth. I mean, it's still a cloth.
Ankara?
Wait, for worry, we call them Accra. You, Ankara, like Yoruba, Lagos. The capital of Uganda is what? Kampala. What are you wearing? You didn't know where I was going. I gotcha.
All right, just going down memory lane and this morning. So, what would you call what Overdose is wearing?
Belly bag.
Why?
As well, Jiggy think I'm really the Ninja boy. You're Ninja boy, huh?
Good morning to you.
It's the belly bag now.
It's called Ashwebi.
Ashwebi. Overdose is what? Then what are you wearing?
Ashwebile.
Okay, you need to get on www.brilla.net to actually take a look at the different attires we're putting on this morning and how you.
Overdose needs a bra. It needs a bra.
No,
like cup size 10.
I will not allow you go there. I will not.
It's a bra.
I will not.
And it needs.
All right, we're here to talk football.
It needs a
football 360.
Everything is always nice. So I'm not the one that do it.
Oh, really?
Okay. Is that so?
No, but it's true. All right, we started off talking about the Super Falconets who will face Tanzania and the two-leg tie.
Vengeance is mine, says the Lord.
2018 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. Once again, the ladies are going into action. Can we expect that this time around they will actually make it to the final and lift that trophy?
Well, for the world. Go ahead. Once science came into sports, it's getting difficult every day for African teams. That's just the truth. Our arrival at the scene also coincide with the time where real science and numbers. If you notice, when we started doing, you and I started this whole run off when we were doing analysis and football like some 12, 13 years ago. What was the major talking point? Key battle, formation, tactics, who played this wing and who played that wing. Today, it's different. It's the numbers game. When they sign a player, and they sign a player not because of his strength and his speed alone, they tell you things like how many key passes is made, how many tackles, how many challenges, the hits map and all that. So science don't come into the game, and we will not upgrade in that area. We're still fighting political battles and all that, not preparing very well. To say as we did now, we will depend on raw strength and talent. We see they put in extra preparation, team bonding and blending for a very long stretch of time. Maybe I can talk, but the way they, so the people who say that they're scientific, they see they put training and they're ahead of us, they prepare, they don't calibrate their preparation to coincide with them winning the title. We do guesswork. You cannot keep guessing all the time now.
And particularly this is about the Falconets. It's not about the Falcons. Who say will bring in experience to bear. They are still very, very young.
Very young. They're just coming up without the right preparation.
So you're saying not to expect too much from the Falconets to this time.
Let's not put the weight of expectation on them, because that might just crush them at the end of the day. Because the idea is they'll be thinking, what will not give us when I even expect XYZ from us?
Overdose.
I think like the child said, mostly part of it. But then when you look at the Falconets, and you look at the fact that in 2010 they got to the final, in 2014 also gets into the final 2 occasions, and on both occasions they lost to Germany. You want to really say, okay, fine, they have a chance of doing well, but like I say, let's not put too much expectations on the girls. Let's just allow them play, and then of course prepare well and see where it takes them.
All right, it's football action, and of course, this is a time when managers all across the globe are looking to strengthen their sides. Look at the departments, what's missing, how can we beef it up, do we have enough money to do that? Well, one man definitely is not leaving any stone unturned. I'm talking about Jose Mourinho, who is looking at Inter Milan winger Ivan Perisic. Yes, indeed. He's got one man already. Lindelof has made that move, completed on Wednesday, and now he has his eye on Ivan Perisic, also looking to get a replacement for Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the person of Alvaro Morata. What's going on with Jose Mourinho? Is he making the right moves? Is he looking at the right players? And if he gets these players, what can we expect from Manchester United in the upcoming season?
For me, I think Mourinho knows that he got a pass this past season. He got a pass because eventually won the Europa, the one title will be Manchester United never win, and then they qualified for the Champions League, which also saved the club of about 49 million, or let's say about 50 million pounds, and then some other sanctions that would have come from other side sponsors. So he got a pass. Mourinho also know that my job as the coach of Manchester United, this is Mourinho's dream job, even though he's not saying it, this is the job after Madrid. He's not going to get another club this big again. Now, having said that, he knows that when you coach at Manchester United, leave all this talk about we win Europa. Manchester United wants to win the EPL. Manchester United wants to be competing in the semi-finals and the finals of the UEFA Champions League. And you cannot do it with that squad of last season. It's not possible. More will not deceive all this social media glossing. The inside the boardroom, they know when they sit eyeball to eyeball, Mourinho's head is not shoulder high, it's bowed down, because he knows he can't tell the board that this is what you spend all this big investment for. So right now, he wants a big squad, a squad that can respond. And I mean, you don't come any bigger than Morata right now. Morata not be Cristiano Ronaldo, not be Messi, yes, but he's playing in the Champions League with Juventus. He went to the finals with Real Madrid. He knocked Real Madrid. He contributed to knocking Real Madrid out when he played for Juventus. So he knows the territory. That's the man you need to go to. Since they cannot get Antoine Griezmann, which is the first choice, the second choice is as good as the first choice as well, if given time to play. Now, there's not going to be Lord of the Ring, Zlatan Ibrahimovic there to bully some other people and keep them away. If they can also make the rest of the squad, Rashford and Anthony Martial, happy, I think Manchester United is a team to look out for. I would tip them as one of the title contenders next season. Will they win the Champions League? Where the way the Spanish side are monopolizing it is going to be difficult. We can know that Barcelona want to make a statement. That's for sure. They want to make a statement. But Mourinho will have a say-so in how everything goes. I think they are moving in the right direction.
How long can a player stay away from active football, particularly when he's not in his youth, when in his prime, without it suffering without his game suffering. I'm talking about Diego Costa, who is said is prepared to miss 6 months. 6 months of football in order to secure a move to Atletico Madrid from Chelsea despite their transfer ban. Now, you know, he can't move anywhere. He can't go there now because of transfer ban, but he's saying he's willing to wait 6 months in order to make that move. 6 months away without you being injured. I mean, would you say that's a wise move?
When you look at it, first off, you look at Luis Suarez. After the biting incident at the World Cup, he was banned for 4 months, but he still came back, you know, and he's still playing well. I think for Diego Costa,
look at, if you're going to cite Luis Suarez as an example, you need to look at the stage of his career at that point in time and the stage where Diego Costa's career is.
Just about the same
stage. About the same stage. But you look at it, I think one thing that really goes well for these footballers is the fact that even when they are out of action, they still get to train. They still get to keep their body and mind going. You understand? It's not like he's laying off the game or going to relax, or it's not as if he's being told stop playing football. He'll keep training. He'll keep conditioning himself, keeping himself fit. So I don't think 6 months is, of course, a long time, because we've seen players who have gone out injured, you know, for like 1 year or 8 months, and they still come back and play football. So for me, if he wants to sit out 6 months, as far as that's what he wants to do, I don't think it's anything bad, because you look at it now, he's not needed right there at Chelsea, and the man wants to secure a move. He's dreaming of going right there back to Atletico Madrid, where he came from. So I think it's a good one for him.
Good one for him, I like that.
For me, I think I told the same line with Duzi, but another part I look at it is Diego Costa that bad that only Atletico Madrid now wants to sign him? That's another thing I'm worried about.
I think it's about where he wants to go.
Play,
yes.
right? Okay, let's take it that that's where he wants to go. Having said that, conditioning, players do conditioning, that's normal. No competitive game to push him beyond his limit. But players like them, Diego Costa, all they need is 2, 3, 4 active game and he'll play well. And then Diego Costa are those kind of very, very emotional people. I saw the interview he did with Thierry Henry, and you know, sometimes you need to watch these players and listen to them talk, and then you understand them better. I saw the interview he did with Thierry Henry, and he made mention of one thing. He said, the same way I play at Chelsea that they suspend me for 3 games, 4 games, it's exactly what I played at Atletico Madrid that they signed me. My game didn't change because I came to England. It's just that in England, people make noise over things that are normal. And if I grow up playing this way, nobody's saying that when you sign a football contract in England, don't play like this. So it's just that there is so much noise around football in England. That's why it's like that. That Diego Costa is a nice guy, he's a good person. Now that I agree. He wants to go back to the same place again where he can do that and everything is fine. Because in Spain, for instance, they fight with the bull. It's normal. Now in England, if you fight with the bull, they'll call 911. You know, I understand where all of that is coming from, and it was making a very good analogy. Having said that, I think there's also the hope that he might go to AC Milan. Let's not remove that. Anything can happen within the transfer window. He might go to AC Milan. He might be loaned to anywhere. I know Man City would not want to have him too, but if that happens, he'll be fine.
Yes, Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM, your champions. There's still so much to talk about. Mr. Ade wants to chip in.
Talking about Diego Costa, just like Antonio Conte, once he's not playing football, he's a very gentle guy. Soft-spoken, he doesn't make trouble. But once he's playing football, he's a different person entirely.
Oh, well, I guess we all have a bit of Jekyll and Hyde in us, you know, sometimes.
Yeah. That's
me. I'm always a Jekyll.
You're worse. You're a devil.
All right, the phone lines are buzzing. It's time to bring you on board. It's Football 360 Degrees. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning to you. Welcome on board.
Boss, I greet you.
I greet you too, bros.
I think they're good for you to stay for 6 months without playing football. You might go on loan for a team like Arsenal, because if you go to Arsenal, you can play football there too. Everybody that goes to is a fantastic player. The only problem you have is that he's only cause problem when there's no problem. That's the only thing. But I believe we are still going to miss him, sir. That's my condition this morning.
But those you're laughing. Why?
Thank you so much.
If Atletico Madrid get to buy him, they can decide to loan him to Arsenal.
But the truth is, Arsenal, he said playing for Arsenal, and you begin to wonder, Diego Costa with that fiery nature playing under Arsene Wenger. Very soon we'll just hear that he slapped Arsene Wenger.
No, but you know the funny thing, we've never heard that Diego Costa had an issue in the dressing room.
Yes.
So,
but he had an issue with Antonio Conte.
That's why he took up Antonio Conte.
All right, the gentleman, we'll have a call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
This is Shegun calling from Bariga.
Let's hear from you, Shegs.
Yeah, on the issue of Diego Costa, That 6 months, you going out for 6 months, will not be a good person. But even if he trains personally, he won't even get his match fitness and everything and all that. And
If he was injured for 6 months, would he not come back and play?
Exactly, but then
that,
you know he was injured.
that's if he was
At least
injured.
that's injury. But now he's not injured, he's training.
He himself will know he's injured, but now in this case he's not injured. And to the last guy I just said, he can be loaned to Arsenal. I forbid that because he just go and kill him. he just kill him because I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't want to go and kill my coach.
Okay.
That is all. And
right.
another thing is,
Please, sorry, guy. How many coach you don't kill before? Let's be careful let's be careful what we say now. Arsenal have signed worst players like Diego Costa
I
now.
don't kill any coach, but at least he tried to do something.
All right, thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
Good morning, Mubura and Mubado.
Good morning. This is the point where I need to stop this title. I like bearing title that I give myself. I don't like bearing this. I'm not Guru. No.
What's your name, bro?
Obaino, don't call me Guru again, please. Thank you.
No problem. I beg, I would like to make a little bit and shine closer back. They made a call loan and go Man City or Arsenal so that he will come fight for the vet. What he going to do? Thank you very much.
Right, we'll communicate your desires to the relevant parties.
If some people are as rich as some of the warlord there, now they're going to produce ammunition for war.
Hello,
That
good
job
morning.
now to see evil things
Hello,
happen.
good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
Good morning.
Tell me, how you doing today?
I think I want to disagree with Elegbete on that address. How can you say that it's not training? So can you just stop work because you want to abide with the coach rules and regulations?
Is that what I said? Is that what I said, bros? You need soda to watch your ear. I didn't say anything like that. That didn't come out of my mouth. I don't know what you
It's
hear.
not working.
No, not be not working. That is not what I said.
See, my own is this. It's clear. See, Conte has an issue with Antonio Conte and with Costa. It's not working.
No, but Jiggy, this caller, was he listening to another radio station and then he called?
No, he must have gotten hold of the wrong end of this stick.
No, there was no end of the stick that had that description that he just made. I'm confused.
Hello, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
This is Musa calling from the play.
All right, Musa, where are you picking it up from?
I'm calling from the play now.
Oh, where are you? Okay, go ahead, Musa.
What happened is that what I
That's
can
one.
just say to the world.
Too much English. You read too much book.
I like better agents. What happened is that, please, if you can help us to resolve the matter, I want the Costa to stay. No striker can be like him, like I step into his shoes, but now he kills it.
We'll invite Conte and Costa to.
No, I'm wondering why he's laughing. He's laughing all through the conversation.
No, I've told Jiggy. I've told you, do Spasibile. I've told you, do Spasibile. You think I'm joking? Spasibile is good. So this caller will understand.
FM, your champions now. Time, sadly, is a case I would have loved us to take a look at this one. It's about Russian President Vladimir Putin, who says fans actually expect better from the country's national team and want them to perform like real warriors at the Confederations Cup. And he's also insisted that part of the problem is that there are too many foreign players in the Russian Premier League. And I'm wondering, too many foreign players in the Russian Premier League, and that's affecting the team. I mean,
Yeah, people argue that because people believe that England, they don't do well when it comes to international competition because we have too many foreign players in England. So I think the same thing
the same thing
Putin is saying.
applies to Russia now.
Maybe that's where Vladimir Putin is coming from.
Okay, so do you think Putin is going to put a ban on foreign players coming into the?
Might have the quota system.
But they already have a quota system in Russia.
But
in
he's still
place.
saying there are too many foreign players in the Russian Premier League.
But they wanted the league to grow big. Before, now only 3 they play for a team. They wanted the league to grow big when Anzi Machashkala started buying some retired player for ridiculous amount of money. Thank God they too was part of people who benefited from that. But come on, whatever he says, he must understand that the national team might grow, but the league, the quality of the league will depreciate.
Exactly. All right, I'm so sorry. Can't take any more calls on this one, but continue to tweet and send your messages on the Facebook fan page, and we'll get on it as soon as we can. Right about now, it's time to find out what's going down on the papers on the sports pages.
Sports Radio 88.9 Umbrella FM. It is a freaky, fabulous Friday. Time to check out what the headlines are about this morning. You're right on time for Sports Pages. I am Victor Ohani. We get started this morning with the New Telegraph, and the first headline here says Birmingham rival West Ham for Onyeku. Protests, petitions, trail NSF polls. Okocha, Amokachi, Babayaro set for Star Sixes tourney. How court order forced NBBF election out of venue. And to the Vanguard this morning, first headline says 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifier. Nigeria moves Cameroon match out of Uyo. AFN elections. Nawis disowns Obajimi, calls for Collins reinstatement. He will be set to trade tackle with Moses. I know. Fenerbahce targets Ahmed Musa. Conferred score. Cameroon driven by full memory. Mark Vivian Foye, of course. And this one here says Banker pleads guilty in FIFA money laundering charge. And to the Guardian, Confederation Cup, Cameroon opens campaign against Chile. Arsenal begins FA Cup trophy tour of Nigeria. Edo to refurbish Ogbemudia Stadium. NFF moves Eagles. Cameroon World Cup qualifier to Port Harcourt. Everton seal record swoop for goalkeeper Pickford. And to this day, Russia 2018 don't put pressure on Raw. Warns Chukwu. Death stalks Nigerian sports, claims MJ. Ubong shares VAT gold prize with offense. Nawis insists on Collins as its representative on AFN board. To the Tribune this morning, Arsenal fans beg Alexis Sanchez to stay after cryptic message post. Conor McGregor will face lawsuit if he kicks Mayweather in £500 million mega fight. Jordan Pickford, Everton confirmed £25 million, rising to £30 million